Ooh, this is interesting lighting. Let's give it a whirl anyway. Is that a little better? Ah, that's better. Welcome back to Vlogmas, everyone. I am so glad you're here. Thank you for taking the time to click on this video to hear all about what bonus bags are. For my frugal family out there, if you are a frugal person, I feel like you will really love this tradition because it utilizes things you would not normally want to utilize, but everyone gets something out of the item and it doesn't have to be you. How did bonus bags come to fruition? I'm gonna tell you right now. Back in the day, I was a dance studio manager, which meant I had lots and lots of students. I taught almost 20 classes a week, and I had lots of kiddos blessing me with super cute gifts at Christmas time. There was one year in particular. I call it the year of hot chocolate. I was given probably 10 mugs with hot chocolate in them. And as much as I love hot chocolate, I don't need 10 of them, okay? I already had a cabinet full of mugs. So beyond that, I had also gotten lots of other gifts throughout the year of stuff that, even though they're great, me personally didn't need / didn't really want to keep in my home because I wasn't really going to use it. So one Christmas, I remember gathering all of the stuff that is good stuff, but I wasn't going to use. And I put them, well, the first year, the bonus bags were packed because I had so much stuff. So I made bags of all the stuff that I was not going to use. And what we did was like a, what do they call it? A white elephant. You pick a number and you get to pick first, second, third, fourth, whatever. And then the last person gets to pick whatever they want. Oh, actually number 1 gets to go back at the end because they didn't have anyone to trade with at the beginning. That's what it is. Number 1 gets their pick of the presents. Well, that is what I did. So my family had no idea I was doing this. So after all the presents had been opened, I was like, okay, and now we are going to have bonus bags. And they were like, what are bonus bags? And I couldn't wait to tell them. So I didn't know if this was going to go over well or if it was going to go over like a flop, because what if they didn't want any of the stuff either? It could have gone that way for sure. And it was kind of a joke. Like it was originally like a joke. I didn't expect them to even want the stuff, but if they did, awesome. So I remember my dad opening his, and they were like these cookies. He was like, oh, I love these. These are my favorite. And I was like, what? And then like as people were opening, they're like, oh, I'll use this. I'll use this. I'll use this. And I was like, oh, this is so great, because someone was actually going to get use out of it. And so the concept of bonus bags was born. And I have done it every single year since. I think the first ones were probably in like circa 2007, 2008. Yes, probably 2007. So this has been going on for quite a while. So what would happen is I would acquire things throughout the year, and then the things that I would like purposely be like, oh, this is a perfect bonus bag item. And then other people started doing it in my family too. Like if they came across something that they knew they weren't going to use, they would just give it to me for the bonus bag thing. And then it also became, what is the most ridiculous thing you could find? Again, hand me down or used. My grandmother had this nasty Oh, I wish I had a picture. Do they have a picture? Oh, this ugly statue of this scary old lady. And oh man, it was the best gift of the year. It kept getting moved. It was hysterical. Like, you'll find that if you do this, weird things will come up, and you'll fight over weird things too that you never thought you'd really even want. Actually, I just remembered what became of that old lady. My cousins, oh my God, this is hilarious. My cousins made a bowling trophy to be won. Do you guys watch Friends? Do you remember the Geller Cup where it's like this funky trophy with like a troll on top. The Geller Cup. That is a funny episode, but they made their own trophy for bowling, and the old lady is the star of this. So not only was it a bonus bag honored gift, but they actually transformed it into one more thing to make it even more useful. I will insert a picture right here. My cousins just graced me with the picture. I'm dying. I talked about this briefly in my video about how I party for the holidays. I'll leave that here if I've already done it by the time you guys see this. I'm not sure what order these videos are going to be in yet, but we do this at the end of Christmas Eve. So we do, you know, appetizers and dinner and real presents and dessert, and then it's bonus bag time. So you get just like a little container, write out as many numbers of people you have. So like usually it's us, like 1 through 14, 1 through 15. You put them in a hat, shake it up. Everyone picks a number. First person goes first. They pick their bonus bag. Now, these are my rules of bonus bags. Ready? Number 1, they have to be in a bag. So we don't wrap them. It has to be in a bag. Secondly, you cannot buy them. It has to be something given to a family member that they no longer want. And it could be, if like I'm the like the orchestrator of it, so nobody else will see what anyone gives me. So if any family members have it, they can give it to me at any time throughout the year. I keep a little stash and then I put them in bags. The next rule is you don't have to have Christmas bags. Please, you could have old baby shower bags, wedding shower bags, birthday bags, a store, like Victoria's Secret bags have been definitely a hit in the past. Any bag. It does not have to be a Christmas bag. Any bag. You can't buy them, and it cannot be wrapped. It must be in a bag. And then we go around, everybody picks. So say number 1 gets a bag, they're stuck with it, right? Number 2, they can steal. Number 3, they can steal it. And you can make a certain amount. Like one year there was a gift card that got in there somehow. Oh, it was like a gift card found on the ground, which had never happened. And it was like a place where there was nowhere to return it. It was like a different store in a different parking lot. It was like, it wasn't really returnable. So the person in my family picked it up off the ground wherever they were. And we didn't know what the amount was until that person picked it. Like the person that found it didn't look up what the amount was. So nobody knew how much it was. Do you know how exciting that one was? That one got passed along because they wanted to know how much was in it. So some people make a limit of how many times a gift can be traded. Usually people say 3, but you do what you want. You don't have to do a limit at all, or you can pick a limit to make it even harder. So what do you do if you run out of things that you no longer want to get rid of, which is what happened because I no longer teach in a studio setting and was not getting those kind of gifts anymore, that, you know, like an abundance of extra gifts that we might have. And my mom was a teacher too, so that would kind of happen with her, but she's retired. So the bonus bag supply kind of got a little dim. So what I did was, at my work, we have like an Uncle Henry's for our school. And what I did was I put out a post of what my tradition was. And if you had an item in your home that you were looking to get rid of, to bring it to me. Oh my goodness, this added a whole new layer of bonus bag fun, let me tell you. Because now it's coming from a home that I didn't even, you know, I don't know where this was. I don't know the history, why someone would ever give this. I remember one, it was like a dog head, but it was a bank, but it looked flippin' real. It was like the most lifelike dog bank you could ever have. And that was like a popular one that year. It was so funny. But like, you never know what you're gonna get if you reach out to beyond your family. So I put that call out every single year now in our like Uncle Henry's of where I work, and the stuff that I get is hilarious. So if you no longer have stuff, say you're practicing minimalism and you really don't have stuff in your home that you don't love or is truly useful, reach out and see at your work, or maybe one of your family's work, does anyone have anything they'd like to donate to the cause? I challenge you to steal this idea from me. If you have stuff in your home that you're looking to get rid of that is, you know, decent stuff but not for you, make some bonus bags this year, and if you do it, please let me know that you tried it and how it went. It's one of our favorite traditions, and I definitely wanted to share it with you. You can adopt this idea if you're interested, or hopefully you just enjoyed this story. Please let me know in the comments if you have a funny Christmas tradition that you do every single year that your family just adores and that you do that maybe we could adopt it or try it out. Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the bonus bag tradition, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Seriously, Buns, are you gonna clean yourself the entire video?